Everyone, it's MikaHell. Today I'm going to show you around the chest row. Around the chest roll are essentially body wrap plus the roll of the dragon. So it's a similar concept that you can have also in contact stuff. But it's a great concept. It adds also more body dynamic. It offers a different pathway on the back. And the good point is also something that I judge necessary to learn the matrix and have full control there. And this is what we're going to learn today. As usual, divided in a few sections. First, I will show you just the body posture and how to move your body around. Then how to enter the move with the dragon staff. And how you can gain control and choose where you want the dragon to end at, to exit the movement. Let's start with the body posture. Here it's really important because we have tendency to focus only on the dragon, but your body will be the secure base where the dragon can roll. And so this is where actually you can gain more control, just by having a clear idea of what you're doing and a clear posture. You don't need to be a yoga teacher to do this motion, you know, like I'm not super flexible myself, but it's good also if before you go with the dragon you learn how to be in this posture and feel comfortable there. So let's start. First posture, if we want to enter to our left side, we can have a bit of a wider stance, like either like shoulder apart or a bit more. You're gonna lean on the opposite shoulder, on the opposite knee. So here you see, like, I don't need to bend myself too crazy, I'm just going a little bit on my right. Then I'm stretching a bit my left side. So here, I have more of a diagonal than a wall. You do, like simply, if you place a dragon here, it falls. If you place it here, it will stay. So this will be first position. You can have arm relaxed or arm stretch, depending on how you like it more. Because here, imagine you have the dragon and you're gonna place it here. Second part, the dragon is now on your back and you want it to have like a surface where it can stay. Same. If I'm straight, the dragon's falling. So we're gonna simply lean in front. It's not too complicated. One. Now I'm going in front. And like this, I can feel where the dragon is. And if I want the dragon to exit in the same place, like around the armpit, I will simply now, for the next position, go on my opposite knee to open the right side, and again this angle. So, first step, leaning on the knee, straight line to have like this diagonal, front to offer like a flat back, and going back here in similar position. And this is a really similar body motion that we will also use for the matrix. So just play a bit around an angle. I'm leaning with my right, going to the left, going in front, going to the other side, and going back in position. For everything going around the body, the more you will move, the more you're going to affect the balance of the dragon staff. So here I invite at the beginning to just be in like an easy 3-step, but the more you're going to want to lean or add like maybe like more fluid motion with the body, the more you're going to affect it. So I will advise to go first to something stable, understand and really build a feeling for where the dragon and how the balance is. Then going to some stuff more complex. Some people can really lean really down, or add some really nice body motion in there, but the more you add, the more complicated it is, and if you go focus only on feeling, it's hard to build a real control around it. So just an easy 3-step, then you can go forward. That's what I will advise here. Next section is about how to enter the movement with the dragon rolling. For entering this around the body roll, the easiest is to go simply for one of our chi roll, but we want to free one of our hands. So here, you see I'm just pressing the dragon against myself. And using, I still have few points of contact, but it's just one hand guiding. What you can also do is coming simply from a chi roll, but going for a forearm roll till you reach your hands. I will show you. Chi roll, forearm roll, placing. And you see here, I don't do it too complicated. I let it roll to my hand, to my finger, and I place it. And I try to place it as close as the armpit as possible, because when we will lean in front, you will lean first the upper back. This is where the dragon is gonna roll, and if it happens and it's falling, it might happen to go from the armpit to the waist or to the hips or down. And so like if you go already from the hips level, it's harder because you will go directly to the foot. So I would rather start from a higher level first, but I will go back on that later on. So here, remember, we're gonna first add the body motion. So I'm here going to my arm roll, and I'm leaning on my knee, opening to the side, and let it roll. Here you see I just went for the position and let the dragon do his job, I don't do more. And you will notice that here we are outward. And I come to place the dragon, he's making a turn, then when he's opening here, he's actually going inward. So here I can just place my hand to make a half turn and come back, or you can catch it back into an inward roll. But here, just take a bit of time to explore and work on the body posture I'll show you. So, right leg, center, left leg, take it back. So, here you're gonna start to understand more and more that it's not that easy to gain control around what's happening in the back, and more you're gonna play around it, more you're gonna have feelings for what's happening and where to go, but I will give you now few advice on how to work and gain control on that section. One part then we can work to gain more control is to try to observe the number of turns the dragon is doing on our back and the sense of rotation. So here, like I said before, he's going outwards, he's doing his turn, then here he's coming back inward. Okay? So this is kind of a minimal version, but we can add half turn in there, then he will change and go outward like it came. And he will look, yeah, that can happen. Like this, you see, like maybe you're gonna do the turn on the chest, on the shoulder blade, maybe on the shoulder, maybe on the hips. But if you wait a little bit more, you can do a half turn and going down outward. And this is sometimes a bit smoother to keep, and also it looks kind of cool. So this is a concept you can work on. And one of the easiest ways is to try to make a round back or somewhere like where there's a higher spot, and just wait, be lazy, let the dragon roll and go out. So this is the thing, just be aware on the number of rotation and try to play with it. Another way to gain control and also to have fun here is to be aware of level. You know, like armpit, waist, hips, leg, shoulder. There is different point of balance we already started to work on. But now what I want you to visualize is like point A for the entry, point B for the exit, and letting the dragon roll there. It's gonna maybe not work as the first time, but by trying to aim from a point to another, your body gonna move slightly a bit more in the direction to go there, and you will start to have fun working on different paths and realize also, like with the number of rotation and paths, you can create new combination there. Few things to keep in mind, like I said at the beginning, the more you're gonna move your body, the more you're gonna affect the balance. So if sometimes things get out of control, try to check a bit how is your body posture. Did you open enough? Is there like a diagonal angle which offer for like either a better entry or better exit for the dragon, and also how much speed you are putting there. You know, like here, you really don't need to go fast. You will definitely be able to go fast later on, but here it's about also feeling what's happening in your back. It's a zone where the dragon is barely rolling, so you need time to understand and feel what's happening there. So take your time to explore that. Another little tips will help me actually to have a bit more fun with it is to keep an eye on the dragon and try to always look for it. It's mean like when I'm going to the left, then I'm already turning my head to look at the dragon coming. And by doing so, I'm actually doing something really important, is here, by pulling my body to the side, I'm actually also giving a direction to the dragon, and I bring him back a bit more up. And this particular is something you want to learn and work on now, because this is what we need also for the matrix for the next tutorial. This is the end of the tutorial. Like always, I hope you enjoy. This one is less of a trick, more a concept that you can explore by yourself. And I hope you will have as much fun as I have, because it's something that looks really nice. And also it's kind of funny. It's like more like almost like if I was starting to do hula hoop with the dragon stuff. And I'm happy that I could share it with you today. And I see you in the next one.